Can anyone dethrone Cloud9? What's going on, guys? It's your boy CJ, and welcome back to another Halo Infinite HCS series update. Yesterday we had our week 3 pro series wrap up for NA. That's the last region to do their pro series for the week. Earlier we saw EU, MX, and ANZ as well. And for every region, especially NA, it's been the same thing. Cloud9 once again has taken the grand finals, and they are now officially the winner for 3 weeks in a row. We've also seen this for MX with Pittsburgh Knights. We've also seen this with EU with Ascend, and we've also seen this with ANZ with the Chiefs. It seems like these top teams nobody can beat right now, and specifically talking about Cloud9, that's exactly the case. Now, looking back over the Pro Series, just in general, Cloud9 pretty much swept everyone they played except for EU United in the semifinals. They won the series 2-1 in the semifinals, and EU United was very close to knocking them out. I'm talking like spit on levels of, like, they were very close to putting them in the lower bracket. And it's been very interesting to see like who can potentially work up the strength to dethrone Cloud9. As an Optic fan, I was very upset, but I was also very happy because we've seen Optic come in second again and make a losers bracket run again. But they keep getting put down into the lower bracket early on and have to make a losers bracket run just to get to the grand finals and face Cloud9, which we saw 2 weeks in a row, and lose the grand finals again. The only time we've seen that is when they had the grand finals reset against Cloud9, which was back in, I think, week 2 or week 3 of like the beginning of the HCS for Halo Infinite. But now it seems like Cloud9 is just too strong. And as a neutral, this is kind of boring. Not boring, but it's very interesting to develop because Cloud9 is clearly, like, I'd say ahead above our top 2 teams, which is kind of being fought for right now between FaZe, Optic, and even EU United, I'd say. And for the last 2 weeks, we've seen Optic and FaZe kind of jab at them a little bit, and it's pretty much been the same result ever since Cloud9 would pretty much. It's been a struggle, but not in the scheme of how the series turned out. It hasn't been a struggle because it'd be like a 3-0. Or maybe even like a 3-1 if possible. But they'll usually end up winning the grand finals anyway. So that's pretty much the major story developing right now. Which team will be the first to dethrone Cloud9 and put them in their place? Same for the other regions as well. I'll have those results up on screen as well. And I'm not going to lie to you, it could be either way, to be honest, for Optic or FaZe. I think they both have the potential to really do what's needed to take down Cloud9. As an Optic fan, I love to see Optic do it first and be on top. But as a neutral, I love to see really anyone come in and take down Cloud9 as well, because we're starting to see Cloud9 sort of outreach everyone else. Like spots 2 through like 4 are getting really contested, but spot 1 is still heavily dominated by Cloud9, and I want to see that start to see getting. I like to start that to see maybe getting shaken up a little bit going into the future, because I mean, as much as everyone loves it, like, it kind of gets boring seeing the same team win over and over and over again. That's just like, all right, you kind of start to expect things, and then it kind of gets a little stale. So I want to see that like #1 spot really start to be contested for, and I think Optic and FaZe are like the main 2 teams right now who can really do it. EU United can give them a good run for their money as well, but I think they might need a little bit more time to get up there with FaZe and Optic. I'm not too sure. I'm not like an analyst or anything, and I'm really trying to stay like as positive as possible. But that's what I would really like to see coming up in the future. Cloud9, again, 3-peat. Congrats to them. They're doing big things. They're a very strong team right now. I'm not taking anything away from Cloud9. They are a strong team. As much as I hate to see them beat my boys Optic, they are a very strong team. They're doing what's needed to get done. But someone has to take these motherfuckers down. As well as that, though, we've seen our top 8 teams secure their seeds for next week's finals. Optic, we got C9, we got Cloud9, Optic, FaZe, Pioneers, EU United, G2 Esports, which is actually great to see, Space Station, and Sentinel. Sentinels got knocked out pretty early, which is a little sad. I would like to really see Sentinels develop here like a lot. I know for a while playing with Formal, so that might have shaken things up a little bit, but now I think their like original roster is back together. So I'm hoping to see them sort of progress in these next few weeks and maybe get some higher placements and things like that, because I really think Sentinels could shake up that top 4 story as well. Not really just an Optic, C9, FaZe, and E United, as well as Kansas City Pioneers and maybe even G2. Not gonna lie, they're looking pretty strong as well. Really liking to see how this like top 4 through 6 is starting to develop as well. And I just want to, it's really great to see all the competition throughout NA and even EU, because that same is kind of happening for EU as well. The #1 spot is really pretty much dominated by Ascend, but we're starting to see that like top 2 through like top 4 really start to get shaken up by different teams like each week. But again, that's going to be the week 3 finals for this week for the Pro Series. Be on the lookout for week 4 as it starts up next week. If you found the video helpful at all, be sure to leave the video a like. Leave a comment down below on what do you think of Cloud9 and what's your favorite team so far on the HCS if you have one. And if you want more Halo Infinite and HCS stuff like this, then be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below. It's been boy THREE-PEAT. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Spartans.